What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. So in today's video, I have this little bag full of little makeup. I am so excited for this. Probably too excited. Like, I'm way more excited about this than I probably should be. So for the past few months, I've been collecting little minis. Some of them are samples, some of them just are like little minis that come in kits. Like, look at this little Laura Mercier powder and this little teeny tiny bronzer. This setting spray. Oh, I just love it so much. Does anyone else feel this way about minis, or is it just me? Silence. I've been collecting little mini products and samples over the past few months for this video, and I'm pretty sure I have a full face now. I've got this little like Bare Minerals bronzer. I've got these from Winky Lux, like the teeniest, tiniest little lipsticks in the world. Oh, and the thing that gets me is this little baby Laura Mercier powder. It's not a full testing video or anything today. It's just me having a little bit of fun because I think I have pretty much tried out like everything apart from maybe like one or two products. But yeah, I thought it would be fun. I love mini things. Mini makeup, it's like my two favorite things combining. Although I don't like mini food. That's a lie, I do. Like mini cupcakes, but I want a lot of them. It's not a full face of first impressions or anything like that today because I have tried out, I think, everything apart from maybe one or two products. But yeah, I'm just basically doing this video for myself because I just want to do a full face of mini makeup. Just find it really satisfying. So yeah, if you guys want to see what kind of look I create and if you want to hear about my thoughts on the products, and if you just want to hear me gush over how cute and tiny all these products are, like this, please stay tuned. Okay, so first of all, we have a primer from YSL. It is called the Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I think I've tried this once. I don't even think I tried it for the first time on camera, but it's basically, yeah, just this kind of silicone-y looking and feeling kind of primer. So I'm gonna put some of that on. I actually quite like little spatulas. And then I'm just gonna blend that in. It kind of feels like a little bit oil-based, but it also feels a little bit silicone-y, like it'll fill in your pores, but it also feels hydrating. I think I actually put on too much, to be honest. I really don't think I needed that much. All right, so next up, I've got these teeny tiny little foundations from Essence. So these actually originally came in a little PR box. And these are the Insta Perfect Liquid Makeup Foundation. I've got the shade Crazy Caramel, Sweet Almond, and Pretty Beige. So I think I'm gonna go for the beige one. When in doubt, I'm usually a beige. So I'm gonna give that a shake. Now, I vaguely remember trying this. I remember liking this, I think, but I don't remember too much about it. Okay. Oh, that actually might be a bit too fair for me right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all of that in. Yeah, I think I might actually need a little bit of, what was the other one called? Crazy Caramel. Because I think if I put that all over my face, I might look like I'm dying. Okay, let's try Crazy Caramel. That looks pretty good. Take a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna blend it out on my forehead. I've been using the U-Tan and Tone like facial spray again, and I actually feel like it's clearing up my skin a bit. Okay, so now I'm all blanked out. I got very lucky when it came to concealer because I actually have a mini of this guy here, my Bye Bye Under Eye. It's literally even in the shade that I use, medium. So I'm gonna take some of that on my finger and then pop that under my eyes. And then I also do like to go over a few other areas when I use this stuff, because YOLO. Bye bye under eye, I say bye bye entire face. Like if they could come out with, they should literally just call it bye bye face for those days when you don't want to see your actual face, you just want to be caked in makeup. And there you go, because my text gave you a little product idea there. First there was bye bye under eye, now there's bye bye face. So yeah, then I'm just going to blend it out with this sponge. This is a new sponge for me. It's from Ocre, and I quite like it. Well, that's an understatement. I really like it, actually. I've been using it a lot. So I'm just going to blend all of that out, and then just go over my lid as well. Okay, so now we'll move on to literally like my most favorite thing in the whole world. I forget where I got this. I think I maybe got it in like a glossy box or something. But yeah, this is just the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Again, another one of my faves. I just got very lucky. What can I say? Oh, it's just, I like it when they're like actual minis. Like this just looks like a tiny version of the big version. What am I saying? I'm just gonna pop some of that in the lid. Oh my God, it's so cute. Imagine if I had teeny tiny little brushes as well. Is that a thing? Maybe that's a new challenge idea. Yeah, I'm gonna set my under eyes with that. And then over anywhere else I kind of want it. Okay, and then this seems a little bit like I'm just going to swirl my large fluffy brush in my teeny tiny little lids. Is this even going to work? And set the rest of my face down. But I am going to skip out a little bit on my cheekbones because I do want to add some of this liquid highlighter. I don't even know how big this little mini is. 1 gram. 1 gram of powder. I could probably use all of that up on my face in one sitting. Okay, I don't love how the foundation looks. I know I like how the concealer and everything looks because obviously it's like my favorite kind of everyday product. It looks a little bit cakey on the skin, but it doesn't look too bad. It just maybe like right up close and personal. It's not 10 out of 10, but it's all right. So next for bronzer is this tiny little bronzer from Bare Minerals. It's the Endless Summer Bronzer in Warmth. So this I have tried out before. If it's the same as the original Warmth, I used to love this stuff. I've tried out the pressed version, but not for a little while. I mean, to be honest, it does exactly what it says in the tin. It does just give you a little bit of warmth. This is like the perfect size for contour, especially when I'm using this brush, because all I really need to do is just like tap it in. Good little handbag size. And then I'm just gonna go across my nose, the huge. So then for blusher, Benefit have come through with the little minis. I believe I got this in a gift set. So it is the California Mini. I'm not sure if I've ever actually tried California before. I also have a little mini of the Gold Rush as well, which I have used quite a bit in the past. Smells like some kind of Thierry Mugler perfume. I can't remember which one it is. Maybe like Alien or something. Smells so good. Yeah, I thought I would try this out. And it comes with a little brush as well. So I'm just going to take a little angle brush and just tap my brush on there. Get rid of the overspray. And then just ding, ding, ding. A little bit up on my cheekbones. I might even do a little tiny bit across my forehead as well. Oh, I forgot to do the liquid highlights, didn't I? I had one job. Literally, my job was to just put makeup on in the right kind of order, and I couldn't even do that. I'm still going to try it, though, because obviously we didn't really powder. Yeah, that's still kind of tacky. I think we should be good. So then, rewind there. I'm going to be using the AOA Studio Glow Baby Illuminating Drops in the shade Afterglow. So these are from Shop Miss A. And I'm going to do a tiny little bit. Just like, okay, I say tiny little bit. And then I just proceed to just splat it on my face. So are any of us even shocked at this point? Blend that out a touch. Oh yes, it still looks lovely. You look at it and you think it's going to be super intense. And don't get me wrong, it isn't like a super subtle highlighter, but it does just look a bit more dewy as opposed to metallic. You see? So it's not really added any pigment as such. It's just gave me nice shiny cheekbones. So then we'll move on to another mini by Bare Minerals. This one here is one of the Bare Minerals highlighters in the shade Free. I have this in the large size, and all I'm going to say is this and this. It's such a stunning highlighter. So I'm going to take my usual Zoeva brush with this and pop that on there. Hello. Nice to meet you. Ooh, that looks really pretty on top of that as well. I will never get bored of highlighter. I'm going to be 80 years old. You're probably not even going to be able to see my cheekbones because they're going to be so wrinkled. Who am I trying to kid? I will have 8 liters of filler in my cheekbones at that point. But whatever state they're in, I'll still be whacking highlighter on them. I will hold you to that bet, actually. Come and find me when I'm 80 years old and see if I'm wearing highlighter. And if not, I'll give you 50 quid. Go down my schnoz. Ooh, this is all actually kind of coming together now. I wasn't 100% sure on the foundation mix with everything, but now I'm like, okay, no, everything's actually really good. Just gonna go ahead and just powder down over the top there. Why am I holding my brush like this? Don't know. So now I'm gonna use this tiny little setting spray again from Bare Minerals. They are slaying the little mini makeup game. Hate myself for saying that. So this one here is the Dew Mist setting spray, which I have tried out before and it's really good. I'm gonna spritzy spritz. Oh, yes, glowy. And then I'm just going to take these guys out. So then move on to brows. So for that, I have a bunch of little mini Benefit products. I've got a little Gimme Brow. I have a Goof Proof brow pencil. And then I've got my fave Ka-Brow. So I'm going to take my Ka-Brow first. Like, just look at it. And like, look at the size of this Gimme Brow compared to this one. Little baby. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to go in with my Ka-Brow. And I'm just going to take some of that in there and then just thin my brush out on the back of my hand here. The shade that I have it in, by the way, is 4.5. And I'm just going to fill in my arch a bit with that and just create some little hair-like strokes. Yes, yes, yes. I swear, these guys here, they never fail me. And then again on this side, so I just like to draw in my arch a little bit higher on this one, just like these. Then I'm going to go with my little gimme brow. So I'm using this again in 4.5. And I'm just going to run that through my brow. It's actually quite useful with the short wand. I can like get right on in there. Ooh, it's a good brow day today. So then I'm gonna move on to my lips. So I think the combo that I'm gonna use today is this NYX liner in the shade Lima. I've used before. It's a really nice little liner. You can get it in full size as well. So it just looks like that. And then like I showed you guys earlier, I do have these tiny little Winky Lux lipsticks, which are literally just the cutest things ever. But I also have this, which I haven't used in like a year maybe. It's the Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Honeycomb. And it's this like really stunning nude shade. And if I remember correctly, like look at that. If I remember correctly, I think it smells of like mint or cinnamon or something. So I'm just gonna fill in my lips with this. Oh, very natural. So then yeah, I'm gonna go in with this guy here. Why have I not worn this in ages? This, I remember it being such a good nude. I think because it's a mini, I just forget about it. But actually, because it's so small, I can get like right up in there on my lip line. Oh, so far so good. I just can't get over how small everything is. I love it. Okay, so now this is kind of cheating, but I also feel like it's kind of not. And this is also one of the only products I've actually not tried out before. So this is the Maybelline The City Mini Palette. I did try quite hard to find like a mini eyeshadow palette or something. This was all I could find. I hope that's okay. So yeah, this guy here has 6 shimmers. I would have liked it if there was maybe a matte in there, but I can obviously just use my bronzer or whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop my bronzer through my crease first. Ooh, that's nice in the crease. And then I'm just gonna go underneath my eye there as well. Okay, so then for eyes, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here. That looks very pigmented. Tap that off, and there is no mirror in this palette. I was just like, where's my face? I'm gonna pat that over on my lid. Ooh. Yeah, it builds up really nicely. It does just sheer out quite quickly. I'm just gonna whack that all over my lid. Do my usual, you know the drill. So just like that for a minute. Might even take the tiniest little bit on the same brush. I'm not even bothering to tap it off of that darker shade, just to slap on the outer corner there, just like that. And I'll kind of blend out the crease in a second. I'm then gonna take, I think, this gold shade here. Yeah, why not? These seem really creamy actually. And I'm going to run that kind of over the center to get a bit of a gradient, and then also blend that out into the inner corner, just like this. That works for me. I quite like this, you know. I would really, really much prefer it if I could just like trade, maybe just like one of these kind of goldy, silvery shimmers for a matte brown or something. But still, it's so tiny, you can just pop it in your handbag. If you've got a bronzer in your bag anyway, you're all sorted. So I think I'm now gonna take this shade here. That looks super pigmented. Tap off the excess, flick that piece of hair back, and then I'm going to dot that right on the inner corner. Whoa. There's still so much left on my brush as well. I'm going to pop that on my brow bone as well. Yeah, boy. And then before I forget, because that's definitely something I would do, I'm going to go back in with the bronzer just on that same fluffy brush. And I'll blend out all the edges on my eyes, because I was literally about to move on, and then I saw myself in the reflection and I was like, nope, don't do that to yourself, Steph. That's the thing. I feel like a complete liar when I'm doing makeup videos because I have no idea what I'm doing. And so if I screw up, people are going to be like, you did this wrong. And I'm like, I know, I do a lot of things wrong. So again, a little bit of that kind of all over the lid, just leaving the outer corner bare. A little bit of the darker one, like so. Like sometimes when I'm in a rush, I literally just slap it all on my face and blend it after. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the most amazing blend you'll ever get, but I'm talking about some lazy day makeup here. So again, just start to blend that out on the lid here. And I'll probably actually blend out my crease now. Yeah, I'll just kind of diffuse it a little bit. Ooh, you know what I might even try? I'm going to try that Bare Minerals highlighter and put that on the inner corner as well. Yes. Just hits different. I literally love that highlighter so much. That palette is really cute. Again, for the third time, I would like a matte shade in there to make it like, just to complete it. I feel like that is one thing it is missing, but otherwise it's a good palette. So last but not least, I have 3 different mascaras. I've got They're Real from Benefit, which I'm sure you guys know. I love this so much, so I might give that one a miss today. I also have the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black, which I've not tried. And then I've also got the Superhero Mascara from It Cosmetics. Tried this a few times, but just looks like this. I think what I might do is do It Cosmetics on one side, MAC on the other. So I'm just gonna pop that on. Again, like, the short wand actually kind of makes things easier. Ooh, I don't remember anything special about this mascara, but actually using it now, I'm like, that looks really good. Nice chunky lower lashes as well. Whoa, that's some before and after. Very nice, very cute. So then we have this guy here from MAC. So this just comes in a little squeezy tube. Da, 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 da. Okay, looks like a fairly standard wand. Giving it a couple of wiggles. Oh, here we go. It's taking a second to build up, but it's just kind of like one of those wands. Now we've got a bit of traction going. We have lift off. Whoa, all of a sudden it just really kind of like combed through all of my lashes, and they actually kind of look like extensions in some parts, just by how evenly spaced out they are. Yeah, I just feel like you need to really kind of like work this wand into your lashes a little bit, and then once it's kind of in there, you're sorted. Gives you a hell of a curl though. Like this one gives a really good curl, but I mean, both those mascaras are pretty mental, to be honest. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm literally using this because I saw it on my table and it's so tiny that I'm gonna use it. Even though this is the full size product, I'm not gonna talk about it again. But yeah, gonna be adding a few little fake freckles using Freck. It was only fitting. This little guy is so tiny. I love it, don't get me wrong. Okay, that was a big freckle. I love it so much. This is the second one that I've bought, but it's such a tiny product. So I'm just gonna stamp that across my nose. The big one's kind of like, sometimes the bigger ones actually make it look more realistic. How are we looking? Because I just did all of that from far away. So guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Hopefully you found this video interesting, funny, entertaining, whatever. Hopefully it just took your mind off of the shite going on in the world right now. Offline, online, it's all a mess. But tiny makeup exists. That's a plus, right? So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please do give it a big thumbs up because that really does help me out a lot. And also subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. Let me know if there's any other kind of like challenge videos you guys want me to do. This wasn't really a challenge, but I don't know, it was just fun. And feel free to ask some of your other favorite creators to do this as well. I want to see what other kind of mini makeup people can get their hands on. But there's got to be more. It's got to be. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.